Well, we tonight on the show, we're happy to bring you the great bacon debaters. And we borrowed these men from the Florence Henderson Cooking Show. Would you welcome the comedy team of Williams and Reese? That's it. New,
Hi, Ralph.
Bruce, a new fad?
I thought I'd sit next to you this time. Is that okay?
That's fine. Bruce?
You just sat on my mic.
Bruce.
Thank you so much.
Bruce?
Bruce.
Ralph is speaking to you.
New fad, Bruce?
What's that?
Your shoes.
Oh, thank you so much for asking.
You,
It is a new fad to wear one shoe of one color and one shoe of the other.
well, who started the fad?
He did when he forgot the other ones.
Which shoe did you forget?
Actually, we were out in California, and I saw a lot of people wearing one of each.
Yeah, on Hollywood Boulevard.
Oh, I see.
Actually, it's supposed to be a trend. I don't know if it's... You're not supposed to wear, like, one boot and one thong or something like that. You know?
Just a couple of common, ordinary shoes.
Yeah. I was glad to see that Boots, Randolph, actually wore boots.
Yes, Boots does wear boots.
You know, because
Would you
the name
expect Boots to come out
Thongs
here with no
Randolph
boots?
Thongs Randolph just
wouldn't go.
down there in Printer's Alley. He'd be thongless pretty quick.
Yeah, right. Sandals Rudolph, you know.
We have a videotape you have brought to the show.
Yes.
I understand there is a movie out called Williams and Ree, the movie.
It's Williams
yes.
and Ree, the movie. Yes, it
Yeah.
is, but it's not really a movie.
Yeah.
It's
Why do you call it a movie if it's not a movie?
well,
Well,
because
it's,
you hear of all these things like Star Trek, the movie,
Yeah.
and
It's a ploy, you know, much
yeah.
like the Indians say, this land is my land, this land ain't your land. Well, actually,
there's no ploy there, brother.
well,
This land belongs to me and my people, and they know it.
What is Williams and Ree, the movie?
Williams and Ree, the movie is Williams and Ree. We're going back to South Dakota, our home state, and do a show in western South Dakota, the Black Hills.
300 miles away.
But the premise of the story is Williams books a cheaper flight, and we land in Sioux Falls, which is in the eastern part of the state. Now, those of you familiar with South Dakota, it's 350 miles across the state.
Of nothing.
So we
There's
had to
nothing
rent
there.
a car and drive across the state. So
Yeah, but I let the Indian drive.
yeah. So we rent a car and we drive, and we stop at all different places along the way. The
World
Corn
famous
Palace.
Corn Palace, in
Mitchell, South
Mitchell.
Dakota. Boots, you probably played there.
Yes, many times.
Famous Corn Palace. Then the Badlands.
And
Wall
Drug, right.
And then we end up doing a show at Mount Rushmore.
In front of the faces of Mount Rushmore.
With the original rock band behind us.
Yeah, we...
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all during the show, we're being chased by a CIA-looking guy in an old car who follows us everywhere we go, and we don't know he's there actually.
Yeah.
But in the movie you do, see, because it's like a movie. See, we don't know it, but everyone else knows.
Why
it.
is he chasing you?
Well, that's the plot.
Oh, okay.
And when they see this,
We can't reveal
in
that,
South Dakota, and they may see this on this network because we've got some pictures of Mr. Hall,
All right, what
and
we're
we're going to
gonna- what
discuss them later.
You mean Mr. Hall, the guy that runs this
Yes,
network?
yes. So,
Well, this may be the last time I talk to you. Anyway, for what it's worth, let's take a look at one of the many highlights from Williams and Ree, the movie.
Hi. You know, a lot of people ask, how did the Indian and I get together? Others say, how did the Indian and I get together? Well, I was raised by wild dogs near Igloo, South Dakota. Not really wild dogs, but semi-wild. They were poodles, but real wild poodles. Like sometimes they would refuse to wear their collars, and they would let tartar build up on their teeth and then run out and taunt and tease a couple of pit bulls by showing them old Rin Tin Tin episodes. I met the Indian one day as I was enrolling for obedience training at Black Hill State College. He smacked me on the nose with a rolled-up diploma and told me, bad karma, stay on the paper now. It was later that I learned the lives and teachings of my Jin Sioux master, Terry Ree. or as I call him, locust housing. He was born a coal miner's daughter in a cavern in a canyon in Butcher Holler, which is now known as Huron. After a brief but messy stint as an infant, he gave up the pampered life to move into premarital adolescence. His size, his unassuming manner, and his size again allowed him to explore areas of childhood normally reserved for youths more callow. And one thing we certainly don't need is more callow Reese. Get it? I wrote that. Callow Reese, Terry Reese. Hey, I'm not going to intake any more of this. Hey, no pain, no gain. You let the Indian sing. Well, what about me? If he sings, you know what he's going to sing. You know what he's going to sing. And I'd rather eat a can of Sprite.
All the bank of the river, they're running back, young Indian bird. On the other side of the river, it is lovely Indian maid. Little white dove was her name, such a lovely sight to see. But the tribes are with each other, and love could never be running back. As big as the sky, running back, down little white dove, and never die. It couldn't swim the raging river, 'cause the river was too wide. It couldn't a little white dove waiting on the other side, and you could see her throwing kisses across the way. Her little heart was beating faster. Away there by her brave running back, down little white dove, away the love as big as the sky. Running back, down little white dove, away the love that never died. Running back, jumped in the water, little white dove did the same as they swim out to each other, and a swarming, oh, they came as their hands touched and their lips met. The raging river pulled them down. Now they're always been together. In the happy hunting ground, running back, loving white dove, as big as the sky. Running back, loving white dove, with love, I never die. You know, a lot of people tell me I look like Elvis.
Yeah, just before he died.
And there they go. Just a small bit of Williams and Ree, the movie. Exciting, wasn't it, folks? We'll be right back in a moment.